15 years. 15 years. 15 years. 15 years. Bouncing in Miami. 15 years.
This is your boy Dre, host of the Dancehall Topic Show, and I'm here with some great news which pertains to dancehall music. So, a lot of you may have already seen or heard that Killa, his US visa has been reinstated. Killa is already in the United States and is already getting to work. So, yesterday evening we saw news that he got his visa back, and by the time we went ahead to check how true this news was, he was already on a jet sent by DJ Khaled to pick him up, and he was already on his way to the States. So I'm gonna show you some videos of him reaching there. He traveled with an entourage consisting of the onstage crew, his lawyer that worked on the case for him getting his visa back. Also, it seemed to be that some of his kids are there with him, and his management team. Now, when he got to Miami, he was greeted by DJ Khaled himself. You don't know, pretty much the same welcome that we saw Buju Banton get when he arrived in the US for the first time after how many years? So I think it has been 15 years since Bunty has been in the States. It is a great look for dancehall now that the major artists in the genre accepting popcorn, and we are waiting and hoping that in some point before this year is over, if everything is going according to what we see Sizzla, Buju, Vybz Kartel, Beenie Man, now Killa has gotten their visas back. So hopefully the same thing can happen for popcorn. May I put it out in the universe? I'm hoping for that. This is a great look. The genre can only profit from this if the artists out there do the right business and put business first and do the right thing. We also see we have 4 major arena events going on in the New York area. Vybz Kartel show has already been sold out. Other shows are there that haven't been sold out yet, but tickets are moving. Some are moving slower than the others, but that I'll take on in a whole other video. But for now, we're just celebrating what is happening for Killa right now. It's a great look for the genre going forward. Hopefully, as I said earlier, we can see this helping the genre to move forward, also paving the way for younger artists in the genre to pivot and find them way into making the right strides in terms of getting more ticket sales, more music sales, song sales, all that, Billboard entries, all of that. Hopefully this move, because I remember an interview Killa was saying that all the big names in the genre do not have restrictions on their names where they can't really move freely to the places that contribute the most to dancehall, which is United States is one of those places. So now that those guys are free to move around, I'm hoping to see better numbers and all those things happening. Now, there's also another thing I got to touch upon this morning. We see, by the time I was recording this, I also see that Vybz Kartel is bringing Freedom Street to Europe. So it's gonna be 4 days and 4 nights. It's gonna be in Malta on the 11th of September to the 14th from the 11th of September to the 14th. It's gonna be 2 headline shows, 2 different set lists. It's gonna be Vybz Kartel and Friends. Here on the flyer it says full lineup and more to be announced. So I'm not sure who the other people are going to be, who the friends are going to be, but we can speculate. We see Popcorn been to Malta before. I think it was the Dream Weekend team they do an event out there, which was very successful. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say there's a possibility that Popcorn may be on that lineup because he can travel to the UK. Maybe Ja Vinci again. Who else? the Sheba, and pretty much most of the Gaza artists. Maybe Skillibeng Spice. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. Really. Put in the comment section who you would want to see. On the friend list for this show. This to me is a great look. And boy, I don't know. Me elated to present them news at because we hear Vybz Kartel talk about these things and we have discussed some of it, and we like a lot of us have put like a time limit on when these things will happen, and we say okay, maybe next year, or because we just don't. Vybz Kartel is so unpredictable. Like things are just happening on the fly, and shows are popping up out of nowhere in a sense. Because he just came off a successful show in Tartola. I think the 29th, which is next week. He has a show I think in Barbados. He has shows in Guyana. Coming up, he has the 2 back-to-back shows in New York. He has shows in Bahamas, Belize, Costa Rica, a lot of other places coming up. So I don't know where this man get all this energy from. I just hope he's able to take on all these shows and do an even better job than he did in Tartola. Tartola was great. I enjoyed the live stream. I watched it. Still keep watching it wherever I can find it. It's still fresh. I still enjoy that. And congratulations to Bounty Killa and getting his US visa. Congratulations to Vybz Kartel and what he's doing with his music and his brand and the rum and everything else that he's embarking on. It's great to see when artists can really use their influence for good and do what they need to do the right business, make the right moves, sign the right deals, put themselves in the right space. And all I can say is congratulations. I'm a happy fan of dancehall. At this moment, for say everybody pretty much out there are do what them supposed to do. Just hoping say this can move the genre forward. That is what we are looking for. It's time now for dancehall really make a mark in the world again. Really go out there and do what we need to do, whether independently or with the help of major corporations. And it doesn't matter as long as the genre itself is reaping the benefits and the door is being opened for the young and upcoming acts to go do the same. I have no problem with it. I have no problem if it is done independently or with the help of a label or any major corporation like a Live Nation or any one of those places. Also, Vybz Kartel would be on Summer Jam, I think, and also Wireless. So there's a lot of places that Vybz Kartel will be this year. Looking forward to all of that. People, these topics and others will be discussed on a daily basis on my live stream, 11:30 every morning. You can check to see a live from me, and we will be discussing all these things. Let me know what you think about this information you got today. Chat with me in the comment section. I answer the comments. So big up on yourself. Until next time. Peace. I'm out.